Everybody, welcome back to Cids Wandered Life Season 3, Episode 78 with me, Cid, and I have been doing a wee bit of collection. I definitely need another shulker. I'm using shulkers for this one, which is complete outside of my norm, but there you go. We'll have a whole bunch of nether things, a whole bunch of fire essence and some nature essence. I've got a spare shulker there, and I've got what we got: basalt cobble, nether brick, soulstone, or mossy waystone. Don't know why mossy, just felt like it. A little bit of hardened netherrack, a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of other things, some basalt from quark, nether bricks, jasper, and that one. And what am I missing? Hang on. I can't help feel that I'm missing nether warts. Now I can't make nether wart with all of those essences, but how many we got there? 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be enough. Now, I don't want you to think in any way that I am prepared, because I'm not. However, and in fact I'm going to take one more block of stuff and I'm going to grab, I was thinking about dirt. We'll take some cobblestone. That, a little bit more. I think that should be enough. So, last episode, I don't think what we did in last episode, actually. Absolutely mental blank. I'll be back in a second. And thanks to the miracle of recording my own stuff, we went and did a bit around in the nether, and we made this blaze farm thing and this wither skeleton crop. Exciting stuff. Oh, and I tried to get this one going, but it is not growing. I don't know why it's not growing, so I think we're going to have to work on the basis that that one's not going to play, and maybe manually harvest however much I need. I don't know. That's assuming I can remember which box it's in, because I've got a little bit. I've got some other stuff as well. I've got some blue stuff, and I've got some other stuff, and it's all good stuff. There was one other thing I was wondering about. Let me just get some black concrete powder. I don't have to worry in the nether about spilling water all over it. Oh, something's having a bad time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just whack that lot through. I think that will get me, if I remember my ability to remember recipes is shocking, I would be the first to admit. I think that's probably enough, and we'll put the rest of that in back in black dye. Yeah, I don't think dark grey is going to help me a great deal. So, right, what's my plans? Well, my plans start off with is pick all of this lot up and just check my build bag. Got the stuff I want there. We are off to the nether, where the sun never shines. Now the nether portal thing, as you saw last time, is not very safe. And the nether portal lies here, which is not necessarily where I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Preferably without whoever is fertling around out here. So I suppose the first thing we should do is go in and we'll get the coordinates of our overworld portal properly. So it's 932, 934. Let me just make a note of that. Find me a notepad. Notepad. 394, wasn't it? That was the correct. Yeah, 394 minus 1344. Okay, back in a sec. All right, got him. I want to move the portal, or more importantly, I want to know where the portal should be, because this is at 46,162, and it should be at 49. 168. So it should be here. So that tells me where I'd like to have my portal. But the question is what I actually want to do building wise. And this is where I've been really scratching my head on what to build. So after a certain amount of time, I decided to wing it. Let me just fill in this hole for a second. We'll just go in and give ourselves a little bit of an overhang protection just for the time being. So if I'm going to put my portal here, can I just get back here and just quickly throw myself a little buildy room? And I don't realise the danger of building in the Nether, but I've got pretty good stuff on it. You know, I get all sorts of fire protections and stuff going on, so I should be good. Right, let us have a look at this. I'm doing this all wrong, aren't I? Let's do him like that. I keep on forgetting the shulkers and not chests, which is my usual build. Now, it's a shame I can't get bigger shulkers. That would be nice, but I can't. They don't exist in this version of the pack that I put together. I could probably add a mod, but not entirely sure now. Did I bring any obsidian at all? I did not, but it doesn't matter, because I just happen to know where there's a whole bunch of obsidian. Like here. Alright, can I? I'll hover. It's going to take a little bit longer to do it, but it means I don't suddenly fall when I vein mine this entire thing out. Whee! Thank you. 6 that should do us. See, that would have been warm. Right, so if I'm going to build myself a portal, I think we need first thing we need to do through here is decide a little bit on dimensions, because I don't want to do a piddly little thing. But I don't want to do an absolutely stupid sized one either. So maybe if we come out like that for starters. I mean, that'd be reasonable. And then let's just come up a bit and get a good sized portal in here. So what we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That, yeah, that will look reasonably sized. And let's then build the entire thing around these dimensions and this thing. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then come across like that, and I'll skimp on the corners for now. And then round here, he sounds off. He sounds like, I see you, sir. Where did he go? Oh, I didn't look at him, did I? No, he's good. Doesn't matter whether I look to him. I'll kill him if he gives me any grief. But yeah, it occurred to me that one thing I can do, because I was kind of looking to build this just for the hell of building it, realistically. And then I realised that, oops, that was not intended. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just fill that back in. Yeah, it occurred to me that, well, you know, we're going to build this just for the hell of it, and then and just a decorative thing. But then I thought, you know, whilst I've got that blaze seed, it's not very fast, and you know, we don't necessarily. Those seeds I'm tending to use far more as backup. So, you know, oh dear, I'm a bit short of gold. Let's use my gold seeds kind of thing. I didn't really intend them to be a solid source of materials. So we could take the same thing with, hello, with the this lot. Right. Oh God, I don't have a flint and steel. Oh, that's classic. I do. I was going to say it wouldn't be unlike me not to. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. It'd be exactly like me to be unprepared like that. So that gives us a space to start with, and it's kind of protected space. We can work our way out, work what we want to do with this place, and just get you know, plenty of construction done around it as we work our way out. And I think rather than build, how do I put this? So my usual method of building a structure like this would be to start from the outside and work on the skin, get an outside structure going, and then get an inside structure. Now I think we need to play this differently. What I think we need to do is we need to get a portal room going, which, you know, can be from the outside could be quite bland, but inside will look quite interesting, hopefully. Because we've got so much space here, we can put 3 thick walls in if we want, with, you know, interior glowy bits and all sorts of good stuff. So let me start to think about how big I want to make this, and I shall be back in a second. All right, this is going to look a little odd. It looks a little odd even to me, and there's a ghast out there. I'm wondering whether I should whack down my soul torch, but they tend to spawn a good old distance away, like that fella, so it probably... Oh, that was actually a good shot. It probably wouldn't make a big difference. So we've got a reasonably sized room going on here, and when I say reasonably, we're going down, and this is going to be suspended in the middle of the room with a walkway going in from either side. We may have a door at the back here, we may not, I don't know. But what I need to do is I need to come up with, I'm coming up with actually, what am I talking about? I'm running into problems. Of course I'm not running into problems. I've got obsidian chests. So we've got lots of this, lots of other things, and we've got the cobblestone to be marking with, but I need to come up with a coherent design for the interior. Now this wood may or may not, I kind of played with it as the idea of this blue wood, and it kind of works nicely towards the the blue fungus stem, which I can't remember the name of in the later versions. We have got this poise stem. Again, it's not fireproof. These are the only issues with these, but we've got a good number of selections. I have got biotite as an option as well, so that's a thing. We've got black concrete powder, plenty of it. So I think if we look at what we can do with black concrete powder, we can pretty much make all the shapes, but we can't make any of the stuff. Again, with biotite, we've got a whole host of options from the cutting table, including pillars and stuff, so that gives us some options in those colour schemes. Nether brick and warts, we've got soulstone has some interesting shapes and things. I'm wondering whether to go with a black background and then bring the kind of the foreground in the reds and the darks. So maybe we should start off with basalt cobble as a starting point, and maybe if we come out, let's just, actually I don't know why I'm taking that out, because this is the inner layer, this is the wall layer. So maybe if we start here, that's basalt from quark. I didn't want basalt from quark. Well, I might want basalt from quark, but I don't want it right now. I wanted basalt cobble. I've got a huge amount of that, and it may make a good base for the outside, maybe even here, because we can create a shell around us that is very blast resistant, and we can then excavate out the interior. And then on the other side of this is we can do what we want. We can build a couple more deep and, you know, do whatever we like, because we're building inside out. This might be a start of a new building technique for me. Who knows? I certainly don't. So maybe just go like to there. And then come back here. And just, no. Bring that in like that for starters. And then what I'll do is, once I've got a shape on the outside done, I shall bring this in, because this is going to come up like this. We need to get rid of this tree, that's a certainty. Do you not recognize? Might be half of the problem we're experiencing. They didn't recognize that actually as a tree. Oh, hello. Bonfire night already. So if we do that, I'm going to need a lot of this black basalt. I'm probably going to have to go back and do multiple runs, and it's going to look like nothing from the outside. But that doesn't matter, because we're not aiming to make it look like anything from the outside at this stage. We're aiming to make a safe space, if to use the parlance of the time that we live in, where we can build without ghasts blowing things up, because there's one there. Still got it. Yeah, well, this is going to be an ugly box, so let me get this done. I'll be back in a second. Alright, I broke my black diamond hammer. However, I would like to make a better black diamond hammer, so that is not the end of the world. We are going to head back to the overworld. Now, before I show, let me show you what we got. So we're starting to get this shape. I've filled in the doorway with cobble, just so I know that that's the doorway, because I don't want any ghasts firing in through there. There's a little bit of a ghasty out there. Let's just go and see if he cried. If he was a crybaby, was he a crybaby? No, it was merely a bit explosive. Okay. But, yeah. From the outside, looks like nothing. From the inside, still looks like nothing. Just a big space which is growing. But that's fine, because we need to get a bigger, bold, blank canvas, not black canvas. A blank canvas to play with, to start with. And, oh, hello. Enjoying yourself over here? Enjoying the decor? Right. Let us go and see about making a new hammer, but a supercharged hammer, if you will. Got to remember how to do it, because it's been a while. But we'll go with black diamond again. Let me have a look. Hammer blueprint. Okay. And we use you with some... To make a hammerhead, we do that. To make a hammer, okay, so what do I want? Interesting. So I can basically use pretty much anything for that, plus a stick. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black diamonds. I like my black diamonds. Black diamonds are good. But how do I supercharge them? Again, refresh my memory. Supercharged 1, that's supercharged 2, supercharged 3. How do I make you? You're going to make you think. So I need, how many did I say I wanted? Oh, I can't remember now. 6. 6 of these. So I'm going to need 6 of those. Okay. God. Uses that. Let's make myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, we use that. We need 2 of those to make it. Oh no, they stack accordingly. So let's see. Can I make myself eye vendor? Boo, boo, boo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's actually way more than I needed. So let's go for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's, oh, we got loads. Okay, way more than I needed. And the uses for that, use Nether Star Shard. Do I really want to go to that level? I mean, that gives it durability. Well, let's have a look at the black diamond, seeing as that's where we're heading. A durability of 14,000. Good grief. I think we do. If we, I'm going to go with level 2. Let's not be greedy. Okay, you are my... I'm going to use you in a supercharger. Where's my supercharger? Do I not have a supercharger? Oh, I know where my supercharger is, and I don't know whether I can use that. We're going to remember how all this works now. See, that's a supercharger, structure level 1. So if I need to go a structure level 2, requires charging agent and 4 pillars. See wiki. Thank you very much. All right, be back in a second. Okay, I believe the solution is that with that with that. So let me get these down, and then we'll have a go for a tier 2 supercharger rings. Tier 3 looks a bit more complex, and I would have to move out of here. Structure level 0. Okay, that's good, thank you. Why is that not working? the right shape. Herg. How are you doing in there? That one's not looking so good. Alright, I'm going to have another chat back in a second. It's enriched. I need 36 of these. I've just whacked 64 in to start off with. So another 64 of each will give me 32. So let's just do 2 more stacks. One of the nice things about when you get to a certain level, just being able to go and plop things in and not worry about it, because you've just got so much resource that when you get caught blindsided like this, you go, oh yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm sure the chaos in the area is definitely building up though, because we're creating moderate chaos, and once we start adding these 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, gimme. Right, we'll leave the rest in there to run. Much better, enriched. Oh, supercharger tier 2. We even made the advancement. Boop, 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 boop. So we use you in there with a classic thing, so that's fine. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't I? Do your work. So we've got tier 2, that's all good, and then we can go and get some, well, I don't need to go and get experience, I just need to get books. Because what I'd like to do is unbreaking. I mean, I suppose I could go for mending on it, I just don't really see the point. Efficiency, and efficiency isn't actually that hot a thing on it either. Just because, right, there we go, we'll leave you up there. It's not a precision tool, so you know I tend to hit things quite regularly. We've got a golden rod. I have, excellent. So that should allow me to do that, which has got 13 attack damage, obviously very slow, but more importantly, it has got 16,000 durability. Let's go. We'll put the old one away, and let's go over to our enchanting area. All right, what we got? I think channel magnet. Oh, magnet. I don't know whether I want magnet. I definitely want unbreaking. And I think I am. Mind you, there's no point doing the magnet 3. Let's go with mending. It's not going to be. I could put indestructible on it, but I somehow feel that would be. I think, do I want fortune or silky touch? Let's have a silky touch hammer. Anvil. Been a while since I've been here. Let's call this can't touch me, because it's hammer time. Yeah, I'm sure that joke has never been done before. We'll stick magnet on it. We will stick mending on it. We don't even have to worry about the levels because we just put them in there, and I'm not going to go with efficiency. Right, let us return to the fray. Let me go. I might as well just go for the Nether Portal. I'm probably going to end up. Yeah, not too bad. Oh, hello. And let's just go run this. Now, if I'm standing with the netherrack, it makes absolutely, it just tears it up. So it's, I think putting speed, any kind of speed enhancer on this would have just been overkill. So I'm going to stick with my decision, and we shall just continue clearing out this space. Back in a bit. Okay, we're getting there slowly. I need to go get another load of basalt. I haven't used a full shulker of that, but we're getting the shape and the space. It's a big space, but it's not a massive space. Everything seems big when you're having to carve it out, I suppose. But let's just get back to the overworld, because I need to process all of this lot. And there's two aspects. Obviously, we built a super processor. So, yeah, that seems like a kind of a thing we should probably use for this. And, however, there are in these chests and the shulker a few things that we don't want to process. I don't think I've actually, that can go, we can process you. I'm not going to process that right now. Let me just I'll get rid of that little tiny bit of basalt. What else is in here that we don't want to process or can't process? Coal, ash blocks, that. Yeah, so basically just clean these out before I'm going to put that away, because I can always get more of that before I go and put them in the processor, and that will give me the opportunity to filter out the stuff that there's no way we can process. But all of this netherrack, wishful thinking there, all of this can be processed. So we probably should go and get all of this chucked through. Double check whether the filtering in the mass processorizer, and because I don't think I have set myself up with and I am aware that I still need to do the path and the outside here. We haven't finished in any of these areas, you know me and building, I like to do and play with things and then come along and see what's what. So I've got this now. If I can go through, do I have anything for netherite now? Purple. Purple is for that. We can, what is for stuff we can only, no, purple is for stuff we can't process. Blue is for stuff we grind. Green is for stuff we hooferator. There's, right, dark red. That's the one we need. So I need, let me grab you. I think we probably need to take you, and you. And I should probably also whack this down temporarily, just make sure I've not got anything else. I think all of those, oh, crimson iron ore, probably. Now, crimson iron ore is crushable. So we can go item stack, crimson iron ore. Oh, you get a blue, I think. Yes, you do. Okay, that's my crimson iron ore. Nether quartz goes through the enrichment chamber. Have I not already got nether quartz then? That's surprising. Apparently I haven't. But that is going to go through green, I think. Yep. Okay. Oops. Solium ore can only be cooked, so you need to go straight through dark red. As can you are going to go through dark red. So if I take that to start off with and chuck that in there, we can chuck all of that away. The quartz has gone up there. And what we should see, all being well, oh, no, because we need to process the other end. That's right, okay. Hang on a second then. Oh, yes. Interesting. Where's the quartz gone? Has it gone into the overflow chest? That's purple. That was dark red. So the quartz should... Oh, okay. Maybe the quartz has gone up. Not the nether quartz, the nether rack. I don't know where the quartz has gone. Oh, okay. You don't know what to do with that, so you put you straight up, presumably, in the green channel, and you need to not go in the green channel, you need to go to the one where I cook you. Damn it. Okay, let's have a look. Blue. Interesting. And nether quartz needs to go to the green channel. No. Now, what did I do with that? I did material. That's why. Okay, I think I need to make that as an item stack, but... got the solium. Interesting. Come on, let's get down. Yeah, because obviously all of this stuff, I could just bin it. I really could, and I don't think anybody would grumble. New filter, item stack, nether rack goes to the blue channel. And we get rid of that filter. Now that should now be giving us nether bricks. Maybe. Or maybe not. What channel? You are the blue channel. Do these not know how to cook? I'll be back in a mo. Alright, sorted it. There was two filters. For some reason I'd filtered it to not cook, which seems really bizarre. I can't imagine many circumstances when I would prefer netherrack over nether brick, so that should be fine. We'll get rid of all of that, put it through the system, and we'll be good. Right, I'm going to let that process. I'll be back in a bit. All right, I've pushed on a bit. We're not going to get a huge amount more done today, but I've realised that I spent an awful lot of time and practically an episode digging a big hole in the ground. So I pushed on to get this. Then this is obviously a simulated Nether Fortress style bridge. I've changed up the design of the bits here. I've got a few, little greebles and widgets to throw in. We can do all, that kind of stuff around the place. Possibly even throw in some stair blocks, the likes, some different blocks, some of the red blocks, patch it up a little bit, and just generally make this look a little, not like that, prettier. It's still going to be nether brick. That's going to be primary part of it. And this black represents the outside shell. This bit here represents what we're going to do, the maximum thickness of the wall. We may have some bits that protrude further in. We've got all of the nether portal is hanging off the edge here. And I've got a few tricks to make it so when we come in, we don't immediately fall down here. So that's the thing. However, the first thing I want to do is, if I can just get the right location, because we're slabbed at the top of these and they're slabbed at the top of that. So I think at the moment it's got the wrong flames, but we'll fix that in a moment. Oops, there. And there. Oops, nope. And there. It's all good. And then we need to do the similar on this side for here. And here. I made a couple too many, but we'll live. And then we're going to come over here and I'm going to put you out. I'm going to shift click to get the correct flames, and because these are slabs, it just gives you that little bit more je ne sais quoi, I suppose. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to do is vary this up a little bit. Now, unfortunately, in this version, nether brick, we don't have any of the cracked or the, you've got nether brick, you've got red nether brick. Yeah, we've got charred nether brick, and that's pretty much it. We've obviously got wire blocks, and we've got nether blocks as well. We can throw a few bits and pieces in, and if I have a look at those, there's no cracked version of those, which is kind of a pain. It would be nice if we just had a little bit more of the old nether brick stuff, but we can work with it. So let us go, and let's start off with ordinary nether brick, and just jump in here and get myself some of those, because I thought the first thing we could probably do is maybe come around like that to break that up, because that gives me an opportunity then to take that out and place one of those. Yeah, that works. It's not going to work perfectly here because obviously, oops, that's actually wrong. But that helps if you try not to shoot your building. But that will continue through, so I mean you've got no bit there, and similarly this here will not have, but it might have a little bit sticking out, who knows. I've got plans for this, but it just breaks up the shape of things down here, and then there, and there, and we take out that one. Yep, and place one of those. Lovely. So straight, you're just starting to get this little variation. Now, other things we can do is if I go and put that away, because I don't need it right now, and swap it out for the saw, take some of that, sapphire saw those, take a quarter of maybe that many and take them down to that size, which is fine. And we can come along this bit here and just take some of these bits and make them thinner, like they've worn and broken over time. And again, a little bit more detail, but we can take some of those one step further, and of course we can pop these in. So here, for example, we'll make it look like it's even more worn down. On there we can just grab a little bit and that'll go in maybe there, maybe there. And that kind of greebles the edges a little bit more. But one step further we can go is we can take out some of these and make it look like the wear and tear on the floor, because all of these is to stop spawning. If I hit F7 we should be able to see any I've missed. We need another. I'm going to need more of those anyway, so that's fine. And straight away it starts to take on a little bit of more character. Now we still can't get down there, but if I come in here, hello, and we put a bit of that there, one there, one there. I mean, we can still get these in, but I just want to make it so if I come in here, it doesn't hold me off. Now the question is, if I do that, I can still fall. That's interesting. So the interesting thought here is maybe we try, and again I don't want this too connected, but we can throw the old bit in there. This bit actually comes back and we throw one of those in, and then we throw that, maybe even that, like that. That kind of breaks up. There's no way I can fall down that gap now unless I fall off the edge, and yet it's quite clear that that is a worn, broken bridge. Still all nether brick. That's one of the problems, and we need to do the same back here, which I'll kind of do between episode-y things. Now I did think about coming in here and then going all the way down, going and grabbing a bucket of lava, which of course I don't have, and I haven't brought anything. Well, I've got the lava tank. Let me get 3 buckets of lava for starters. I think we'll definitely do this a little bit differently, but what we'll do is we'll take out you, we'll take out you, and we'll take out you, and you. That will work. And then going down, we can throw the odd broken plinth in, just to get that. Maybe one there as well. I think that'll do. So I'm not entirely sure how deep any of this is going to be when we get down here as well. That's another consideration. I do need some more nether brick fence. Can I? Oh, I need bricks for that. Okay, that's interesting. You can tell how often I've made nether brick fence, can't you? That'll do. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should give me plenty to play with. Right, let's go and grab some lava from a lava lake some distance away. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, quick update. We've thrown some lavas in there, and that helps, I think, a lot. Now I have got, unfortunately, I can't make soul lanterns in this. I can only make lanterns. I don't have any capacity to make them, but I do have these chains which could be quite interesting if we throw a, I mean, we're definitely not going to be any deeper than this for the lava, the bottom. And the walls will probably vanish into, I'm not entirely sure how this is entirely going to work out. Now I have got some fancy lanterns as well, so let's just try these first. They are nice. Let's try the others. The lights. Yeah, we can mainly do a mix of these, I think. And just throw a fancy one in now and again. Maybe even throw a couple from the underside. I don't know yet. I'm still playing. We're going to mix in some blocks as well. So that's where we're going. I'm just going to try a few other things, but we're not going to finish this episode, obviously. What I do want to do is get to a point where I can sit there and go, these bridges are more or less done, and then we can work on the structure next episode. The other thing I'm intending to do is use these to support this fella. So this is going to be suspended from the ceiling as if it's a cave and the portal's just hanging there. So that's a plan. It's not necessarily a good plan, but it is a plan. I do need to find a little bit of empty spot for something. There you go. Put those in there for now. So, and I've also got end rods, of course. That's the other thing we can throw in around the place. They're not totally out of place. I don't want them there, though. Yeah, let me do a little bit of more decorating. I'll be back in a sec. All right. I'm definitely overly long in this episode, and I'm overly long in the recording of it. I'm actually on the next day, and since I started it. But I'm starting to like the worn down feel of this place. Get a thing. I've put some soul sands in. Just soul sand blocks, not soul sand whole blocks. And I think that kind of adds to it. We've got a little bit of variety down there. We do need to still put a few more chains down, and I don't think I need to do one on every pillar, to be honest. In fact, I'm tempted to just throw something like that in there periodically as well. Just maybe come down on that. Which side has got the decorative? I think that one got the decorative, so we'll make the other one have the decorative this time around. And I mean, there are other lantern designs. There's plenty of things we can do. It occurs to me I could also, just thinking this through, because sometimes I think things through, sometimes I don't. But we've got this now. This stuff here doesn't work on there. Which is fire pit L. But if we do fire pit, one of these, I know one of these should work. So, and that was, let's have a look. Uses for soul sand. That's fire pit L. We want just 3 and 1. That's fire pit. Now that should work anywhere. So I can, if I want to. Again, it won't work on these blocks, but it would work, say, there. And they don't burn you. You can walk over them all you like. So I think that's potentially a useful little functional trick anyway. More on this next episode. In the meantime, I need to try and get a screenshot which is at least decent to show, and I'll turn that off. Yeah, I'm enjoying this because it's a build with no function other than being pretty, and the challenges of making it spawn proof, because obviously this really isn't right now. I mean, you know, all of this is there. That's all of the thing is, but all of this down here can currently be spawned into. So we'll get the walls coming down. I'm going to get a few other bits and pieces, and until then, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.